Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Hey y'all, so it is the end of the first week of the summer mental glow up challenge. Mental glow up challenge? The summer mental glow up series, and I'm here to give you my checkup. Mm, mm, my, my saying, my check in, not checkup, my review of the first week. So, y'all, as you all know, when you first start, you have that fire. And I'm glad to say that the fire was definitely there. Monday, I read, and I figured that consecutively out of all of the days of the week, I covered like 30 minutes of a time um, reading. So that's wonderful. Definitely over the 15 that I tried to do for, but as I said, I don't want to get too, I don't want to jump the gun. And I'm going to keep on aiming for 15 throughout this week. And then I'll move up to 30, aiming for 30. Maybe that'll move it up to like 45 minutes because I'm going 15 over. So maybe then that means the next 2 weeks when I'm trying for 30, it will give me to 45 or whatever have you. And then, you know, but I don't want to put no too much pressure on myself because very easily do I start to think, sorry guys, big news. Very easily I start to think that it's a chore. And I'm trying to not make it so it feels like it's a chore. And um I want to continue doing this out of like want and like earnestly seeking a better relationship with God and not just doing it because I feel like I have to, because I get trapped up in that and too much and just yeah, this is bad. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday did it. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Um Thursday was my birthday. Thursday was my birthday and I didn't read on Thursday. Forgive me. I didn't read on Thursday. That right? Yeah. I don't think I read on Thursday. I didn't. And that kind of like, not kind of, that did suck. You know what I'm saying? I had ample time. It wasn't like I was extremely busy. I really didn't do anything on my birthday. I had literally all day. And I still didn't do it. And so, you know, that kind of sucked. So I did mess it up on Thursday. And then Friday, I went through the whole day. Friday, I was doing some stuff during the day, but still no excuse, And because I had time that morning. Um, I was doing stuff and I got home like 7 o'clock and I was just sitting there like whatever. And I think it was like 10:30 or so, or like it was late. And I just kept on saying like, I need to get up. I need to read it. I need to get up. I need to get in my word. I need to get in my word. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need. And I ended up never getting up and going to do, what I needed to do. So 10:30 or so rolled around and I was like, okay. Like usually that time my boyfriend texts me and we start talking and that's how I end my night. And so I was like, ooh Lord. I was like, and I'm gonna be honest, in that time I feel like, I don't know if it was like a heart check or what, and I don't know if I failed or what, and I was like, if he don't text me, I'll go ahead and do it. And if he do text me, then, and I was like, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, God's gonna come first forever. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be a little boy that's gonna like be there for you all the time. It's gonna be God, and like that's who you're trying to build your relationship with, not this boy. And it kind of it made me upset that I really, in that second, like in that time, I was really like, well, if he texts me, then I'll just miss today. What? Um, and he text and like in that he texted me. He was like, "I'm on the phone." He was on the phone with his best friend. He was like, "Is it okay if I talk to you later?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Yes," but it was so upsetting that in that split decision, what was I gonna be prepared to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that didn't kind of suck. That really did suck for me. But yeah, he was like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes." I'm sure I'm finna go do, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go do something right now anyway. So talk to you later. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was in my word. I was in prayer. And for that time, that day, I think it was like 42 minutes. So, so happy for that. And, that was Friday. And then Saturday was my birthday party. And, so where I'm at, in my area, in my city, right? It was saying that it was gonna rain for the entire week. Like Monday it said it was gonna rain, then it didn't. So I was like, when it says it's gonna rain and it doesn't rain, you always push it to the next day after. So it's like, okay, so Tuesday's gonna rain. Didn't rain. Wednesday's gonna rain. I don't think it rained. I think one of those days it did rain a little bit, but it was saying it was still gonna rain. And Friday was such a beautiful day. It was really beautiful. It was like sunny. It was hot, but not too hot. It was a breeze there, and it wasn't cloudy, and it wasn't raining. And I was like, yes, Lord. I was like, please keep this same weather for Sunday. For real. Like I was really praying on that. And not Sunday, Lord, it was Saturday. I was like, please keep this weather for Saturday because my party's on Saturday and I don't want it to rain on my birthday party. And so Saturday comes and my birthday party was at a park. It was like I wanted it to be like a cookout, family reunion kind of feel. It wasn't really a lot of my family. I invited like it was more so for friends and yeah, like I didn't want it to rain and we're in a park. Yeah, we were on a gazebo, but we were I didn't want to get rained on. And so comes the day and it's cloudy. It's gray outside, it's cloudy. The clouds are covered every inch of the sky. Not a single breakthrough of a sun or nowhere. And I was like, okay, I was kind of like upset, but I was settling. I was like, okay, Lord, as long as it don't rain. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need the clouds for shade. Maybe it's gonna be extremely hot outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm like, maybe. Settle, settle, settle. You know what I'm saying? Like expecting less, having less faith. And so what call it? So I'm like, I'm getting ready because our first plan was getting to the park early to claim the pavilion because the pavilion is first come first serve. And usually there's a lot of people at the pavilion, so we were thinking, yeah, we get there early, like 8 or so. If my party started at 1, we take that time setting up, you know what I'm saying, cleaning, setting it up, and then getting ready, grilling and stuff like that. And I was getting ready. I was already getting ready late, like 7, almost 8 o'clock. And I go to my room. Or my mom was like, "What are you doing?" or something. And I was like, getting ready to go to the park, for the party." And she's like, it's supposed to rain. I was like, yeah, because I did look. And they said it's going to be raining like 10 or 11 or so, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, and I really got upset. And a verse, like a commandment, it is a commandment. Honor thy mother and thy father. And it's stuck with me for a while now because I'm gonna be honest, it's something I struggle with. You know what I'm saying? That made me upset, and I get upset, and I get in my feelings, and there's not any honoring going on in my mind at that point. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I was just like that entire interaction. I was like, under thy mother, under thy mother, under thy mother, because I was like, oh, she wants me to cancel my party on the day of, she wants me to do this, do that. She just never did. She just didn't want to do it and stuff like that. And I just felt so hurt. Like I was like, I want this. You know what I'm saying? I've been planning this for like month now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was kind of upset. And so she's like, look, can you at least just push the party back? This is what she asked me. And I asked, I was like, well, do you want me to push the party back? Because I wasn't going to cancel it, and I was upset. And then she was like, yes. Can you push it back to like 3 o'clock? That way, if it do rain, they say it's going to stop raining like 1 or 2. That way, you know what I'm saying, we can go out there. So, you know, it's gonna start raining at 1, early 2. So that way we can spend that whole hour of 2 o'clock getting ready, setting the party up and stuff. So we waited, and it didn't rain. It didn't rain, and so we were just putting stuff in the car, loading it up, getting everybody over there. When I pushed it back to 3 o'clock, and a couple of people told me they weren't gonna go, I invited around like 15 or so people, and only 5 people came. But I'm not too upset about it. I'm not too torn about it. Cause yeah, nope, it could have been nobody who came. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that the people who came. And so yeah, we go out there, we go there, and we're like, yo. No, I'm like, it didn't rain. My grandma called. I'm stressed out. We're all stressed out trying to get the decorations up and trying to basically start it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like starting everything together. We're stressing out. We're trying to rush or whatever because we didn't have much time. You know what I'm saying? The party was at 3. We got there set up at like 2 o'clock. That's not a lot of time. And so, you know, my grandma called me because she has the generator at the park. There's no electricity. There's no like electrical outlets. Y'all know this. So we had to borrow a generator from my uncle. And yeah, I'm calling her. And she like, well, I need you all to stop somewhere. And I'm like, we didn't stop. We have to go set up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so she was like, okay, well, y'all could have had it still at 1. I'm like, well, you know, yeah, but we're having it now. You know what I'm saying? And so she comes a little later, basically. She comes a little later, basically, and it's like, here now, my dad was there. I'm glad that my dad was being a dad. No, like seriously, he was there and he helped out quite a bit. Got the generator, cranked the generator up. The generator was really loud. As you can see, I have a speaker. That's my speaker right there. That's my Gemini speaker. I swear by it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love it. Good for inside, good for outside. And I don't know, like the park is huge. The park is really big, and you can hear all the way from one industry to the other industry, and out that way too. And it's really good because it's not like omnidirectional. It's literally only facing one way. So for it to be like that loud, I was like really happy that you could hear it because that generator was loud. It was loud, but my speaker was louder, and it didn't blow. So I was really happy about that. Music was good too. Set it up, got the grill and stuff. Have fun with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Happy, glad, happy. Oh, I skipped over the boy Bart. Once I was told that I had to push back my party, I was extremely upset. I was torn. I was like, not really, I wasn't extremely upset, but I was like, I'm trying to think of the time, y'all. Okay, no. Okay. One thing that I missed out in the story was that after my mom was like, before my mom was like, at 8 o'clock, we're gonna wait and see if it's gonna rain. And we're gonna wait an hour. So it was like 10 or so. And at that time, I was like, you know what, I'm in my feelings right now. I'm in my mood right now. I'm in my emotions right now. I'm in my mind right now. Let me get the word and let me do my prayer and my praise and my reading because, yeah, I was just not in that right headspace. So I got down on my knees at the head of the bed and I was like, Lord, I was like, why? I was like, I'm praying for this. I even tried to speak eloquently. You know what I'm saying? Please make it so that the wind, the clouds, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be formal, even though, like, God doesn't necessarily care. He said, don't be worried like the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? But, like, at that point, I was trying everything. Y'all, I was trying everything. I was trying literally everything. And it's like, yeah, I was so upset. I was so I don't know. And then I opened up the word. Sorry. When I was praying, I was low key falling asleep. I was tired. I didn't go to sleep that Friday night till like 2 o'clock. Yeah, and so I was tired. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, sorry. Um, I was like falling asleep during the prayer. I was thinking about praying, and I was like, and I wake up and I'm going back to praying, and I'm like, I wake up and I'm starting back praying again. Like that's how it was. And then I was just like, you know what, Lord, I just pray that this work. You know, believe in you, trust in you, have faith in you, and I love you. And in Jesus' my name, I do pray, amen. And then I got up and I got tore up by these mosquitoes, y'all. And and I lay down. No, I sit in my bed and I have my Bible in my bed. And I sat there, I put the covers up, and I opened up the book and I read like a few verses. I don't know, maybe a chapter, maybe not. And I put my head down like this. I was literally like bending like my head. Like the Bible was right here. This is exactly my Bible. The Bible was right here. I was asleep with the word like that. Like really like I fell asleep trying to read the word, and I kept on getting up and trying to read it more, going back to sleep, and getting up trying to read it more and going back to sleep, waking up trying to read it more and then going back to sleep over and over and over until I just closed the book and I just was like, man, I'm just not in the mental space. I don't know what's wrong with me, so I just went to sleep. The amazing thing that happened then, we get out there and y'all, I'm telling you, God is so amazing. God is so amazing. Like, even though I was like in my huff and puff, hissy fit, He really still answered my prayers. We get out there and it is sunny. It is no cloud in the sky. Maybe a few, but it was clear. You know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful day, and the wind was blowing nicely, and the ground was not wet, which is also one of my prayers. I pray that the grass is not wet on there. Like, my prayer got answered. And it's just like, looking back at it now, I didn't have, I don't know, I guess I had doubt in a sense that my prayer was not going to be answered. And, it was like, I was really like upset. And I'm thinking now, like, did I not believe that God could do it? Or did I just believe that God said no? You know what I'm saying? If that He didn't answer my prayers, it's just, I don't understand how I thought in that moment. But, God really did His big one. You know what I'm saying, Lord? He literally did His big one. You know, answered my prayer to a T, like to a T, yo. Didn't leave not one detail out. I prayed that people came. I prayed that there was no clouds in the sky. I prayed that the sun was out. I prayed that it was hot but not too hot, and I prayed that the grass was dry, and I prayed and prayed and prayed for this entire week, and extremely on that day, and extremely more so on that day, and He actually answered my prayers. And so my thing is, He didn't answer it in the way that I prayed it for, because like he answered, He gave me what I wanted, but not in the way that I expected. I expected it to be at 1 o'clock and sunny, you know what I'm saying, sunny skies, clear skies, and everything. And the Lord gave it to me at 3, and it was still everything I prayed for. So did I not have faith that He was going to answer it for me when at first sight it seemed like it wasn't answered, or what? I don't know. But I'm glad that He's listening to my prayers. I'm glad I'm in His good grace. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad. I'm glad. It was like that definitely blessed me in more ways than one. Ooh, that definitely blessed me in more ways than one. Beyond the scenery for my birthday party, just knowing that I am in God's grace. You know what I'm saying? That he's hearing my prayers, and he's acknowledging my prayers, and he's answering my prayers, and that he knows me. It was just such a confirmation in so many ways that you look at it, and I'm very, 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 very grateful. Very grateful. So the next week is today. Today is Monday. I know I said I was gonna record Sunday. I didn't record Sunday. I went out Sunday, but I read. I didn't read. I went to church. I don't know. Now I don't know if I want that to be like you went to church and that be your 30 minutes that day, or your like your time that day, or should I still spend my own personal time with the Lord? Something I'm thinking of, but yeah, and today's Monday, and my Bible's on my desk right here. We're about to get on to our time for the next week. Yep, that's it. So, you see my happy birthday balloon? Yeah. All right. Deuces, y'all. Bye.